Welcome, my name is Jay. I'm a personal trainer and my company is Fit for Your Life. I teach Pilates and yoga as well as doing one-to-one and small group training. However, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer earlier last year, 2025, I thought, oh, okay, I'll be all right. I'll be ill for a little week, be able to work for a week, recover, be ill for a week. No, throughout the 4 months of my chemotherapy, I was unable to exercise. Now I'm getting slightly better. I've had a mastectomy in December 2025, 3 weeks on today, and I'm able to do some exercises. So I'm loving this. So all the things I wanted to do during my chemo, such as just sitting there, extending your leg, I was unable to do because it was hurting my tummy muscles. A very simple exercise, but at the time I couldn't do it. So you just have to do what you can when you can. Take it in your own stride. But do start getting back to some exercise when you can, even just very simple ones like this. Wiggling your ankles, wiggling your wrists, shoulder shrugs, try and keep some of your mobility, as I've got incredibly stiff, as I have found out from sitting like this for several months now. So this is a good exercise to do. You can do singles, you can do doubles. And again, nice and slowly, really think about the muscles you're working, so squeezing those thigh muscles. Think about your posture. So I'm not actually sitting with my back against the chair, so I'm using my tummy and back muscles as well, which again, I was unable to do during the chemo because my tummy muscles are so weak and I felt so ill. So you can just simply do some ankle exercises, up and down, side to side, round in a circle. And these exercises are good to do, even if your feet are elevated on a cushion, on a footstool, helps pump all the blood and circulation back up, keeps it flowing, stops you from getting blood clots in your legs. And you can do simple ones with your feet on the floor, such as just lifting your toes up and down. And that I found is a good one to do as well, because sitting at home in my slippers all the time, not wearing my trainers, not wearing the orthotics. When I did get back to putting my trainers back on, under bit on my foot, plantar fasciitis, hurt. So try and keep your foot mobility as well. Again, just slide your legs in and out. They can go out to the sides. There's lots of different ways you can keep your fitness, keep your muscle strength. Okay, so you can do some arm exercises with or without weights. You can use bands, tins of beans, whatever you've got in the house. And now I've had a mastectomy. I've also got some specific sort of shoulder mobility exercises to do. So up in front, out at the side, and again, as I'm getting fitter and stronger, I'm going to make those levers longer. So that's going to make the exercise harder. And then eventually, when I've got the full mobility there, I'll add in some resistance with a band or a dumbbell. So you can see at the moment, yeah, I'm struggling. Not able to quite reach up, but then as I said, it's only 3 weeks on, so I think I'm doing pretty good. And again, just squeezing in and out. I have to be careful with that one as well. Some of the ones I wanted to do. This, just simply sit and stand. Don't use your hands though to push on your legs or on the arms of the chair. So you could just cross your arms so you don't do it. And yeah, my legs were so weak I wouldn't have been able to do this. I was struggling to go up and down the stairs at times. So again, a very simple exercise. But you've got to take it at your own level and work with what you've got and what you can. And then eventually we'll progress just to doing squats. Another useful thing I found during my treatment was to practice balance. So again, it helps use your core muscles. So just literally standing on one leg while I was brushing my teeth, so a bit of coordination, multitasking, but also just by standing on your leg for 30 seconds, I found it worked my tummy muscles, which is quite pathetic really, but that's where I was at. And for me, that was a good exercise. So it's also good for you, for your balance, preventing falls. So if you can, try balancing on one leg. You may need to hold on to something, and then when you can multitask, brush your teeth at the same time. And there we have it. Some exercises I've been longing to do for ages as I start my recovery.